court adjourned, Mr. Munyeki,
Yeah.
who was standing in for Advocate Mshilo, put it to Sergeant Mohola that there was a contradiction between her evidence and that of Sergeant Mohani regarding whether the fact is whether they first went to Pukem police station. It was put to Sergeant Mohola that Sergeant Mohani testified that they went straight to where accused number 2 was staying, and that Sergeant Mohola is saying that they found Sergeant Mohani and Mabene and accused number 2 at Pukem police station. We checked the record on the 2nd of November 2023, at page 40, at line 13, Mr. Mohani testifies as follows. That was his evidence in chief. Then we proceeded to go with Ntanzi. There were no problems. He appeared ethical and happy. We then arrived at the police station again at Pukem. We then asked the police there again to accompany us to the residence of Ntanzi. They indeed gave us escort to go to that place in Pukem. And my lord, this is confirmed by in exhibit MM2A on page 22 at 2153, where an entry is made that at that time the police were at Pukem SEPS. That's exhibit MM2A, and on the A3 it will be the A3 MM2, it will be page 42 at the same time. We just wanted to correct that. Advocate Messi tells me that he wants to hand up an exhibit before we start with re-examination.
Yes, fine.
As it is record, there's a document that I used yesterday in clarification of certain things with the witness here. I just forgot at the end of that clarification process to request leave to hand this document in as an exhibit.
Okay.
May I therefore beg leave to hand it in as an exhibit? That will be the document SAPS. Capital letter M in brackets, small letter M.
M in brackets?
Small letter M.
Small letter M.
Yes.
It will be exhibit what? According to the records we are keeping, Mr. Baloi.
It will be WXX.
W? Hello?
XX. I think the last exhibit was WW.
So that will be WX.
So this will be this will be XX.
XX. Okay, fine. Let it be so marked. Thank you. That Mr. Mieni, you remember yesterday I remarked that about the protocol which Mohalo says they follow when they go to a different police station.
My lord, that evidence, evidence, my lord, came out during the, not the evidence in chief, as my learned friend is saying.
I see, so he's wrong.
It came during the time when he was giving evidence about the AVM. That is when he was giving us direction as to when they were coming from Pretoria going to Pukem. Where did they go as they entered Rustenburg going to Pukem?
All right.
He said they went straight and Sergeant Mukhani and Mapena and I think it was Sergeant Mukhani
Mapena
and Kininda. They went to
Kininda. Okay, so now
That
fine.
is there on record.
Yeah, I will check it. No problem. Thank you.
And the record will speak for itself.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Mr.
Sergeant Mukhola, counsel for accused 1 and 2, put the following proposition to you regarding the address of accused number 1 in 2020.
Sorry, my lord, the witness has indicated that she hasn't been reminded that she's still under oath.
Yes.
She hasn't been reminded.
She's still under oath. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Counsel for accused number 1 and 2, Advocate Gomez, will put it to you regarding the address of accused number 1 in 2020. It was put to you that it was number 1818, but you answered that you verified it as number 818, and that this number was also written on the wall of the house. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Izolo ke uma ubuzwa imibuzo yena ke advocate kamele oqala nowesibili uthi ke uma ke usiyokwenza isiqinisekiso sekheli sala ahlala khona umsolo wokuqala ngo2020 wathi ke kwaku 1818 wena ke wase uthi ke uma usiyoyibheka ke wathola ukuthi u818 futhi ke ibhaliwe ke leyo address leyo nasebondeni lasendlini.
And you also testify that this address 818 is the address that is given as a place of offense in the Tembisa Case 1/6/2020, the one of possession of ammunition.
That's correct, my lord.
Ngishilo ke nokuthi ke lelo kheli lelo ke ikheli ke elichaziwe ke nanjengendawo yesigameko noma ke la bese isigameko sehla khona ke kuleli cala laseThembisa leyidakamizwa le-16/2020.
Can you clarify if this address number 1818 is this the address where accused number 1 was sought before the J50 warrant exhibit TT was applied for?
My lord, my colleague, my lord,
Yes.
whom I requested to confirm the address, my lord, he said he went to that 1818 and
Yes.
the accused number 1, my lord, was not found there.
Mayelana nekheli ke uza kwethu ke lo engamcela ke ukuthi ahambe ayobheka ke lelo kheli lelo wathi ke u1818 oyana ke akazange atholakale khona umsolo wokuqala.
My objection, my lord, relies on hearsay evidence.
Hearsay evidence.
That's correct. And moreover, my lord, that evidence cannot be cured because that witness is deceased.
Well, that is what the defense elicited during the cross-examination. But just in brief, Sergeant Mukhola, is this address, is that the one that was verified, 1818, before the J50 warrant was applied for?
That's correct, my lord.
Futhi ke le address noma le kheli eli1818 ileli ke laqalela yobhekwa noma layoqinisekiswa ngaphambi kokuthi ke kwenziwe ke isicelo sale yancwadi ke yokumbopha ebizwa ngokuthi iJ50.
And you testify that that was the basis on which the J50 warrant was applied, the fact that the accused could not be located at that address, is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Ngishilo ukuthi ke kwangenxa yalokho ke ukuthi engatholakalanga noma engatholakali kulelo kheli lokho ke okwaholela ekuthini ke ufakwe ke isicelo noma kwenziwe isicelo sale ya J50.
Counsel for accused number 1 and 2 put it to you that accused number 1 denies that he was in possession of ammunition. Now you testify that a docket was opened regarding this possession of ammunition, namely Tembisa Case 1/6/2020, is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Mshishisi uthi ke umeli omsolo wokuqala ke uthi umsolo wokuqala uyaphika ke ukuthi yena ke wayephethe inhlamvu nokuthi ke angithi lona ke leqala elavulwa ke u16 ka2020 esethembisa yebo kuyiqiniso lokho.
What is the current position of that matter?
My Lord, the matter is remanded for judgment.
Icala ke lihlehliswe ke isizathu sokuthi lihlehliswe ke la inkantolo izokhipha khona ke isinqumo.
Which matter are we talking about? Because according to Mr. Ngomezulu, the matter has been finalized. Is that not the evidence?
No, the one that's finalized.
Oh, I see.
The Pukeng one.
The Pukeng one. Okay, yes. Sorry. Yeah. So this one is remanded for judgment. When?
2nd of December, my Lord, 2023.
Okay.
Icala ke lizovela ke hambe manje ngazo i2 zika December wona lo nyaka.
So which means the first.
The first, not the second.
Second is a Saturday. Kusho ukuthi ke kuzobe ke nge first zika December ngoba i2 zobe nomgqibelo.
Now, also still on accused number 1, you were asked as to whether accused number 1 was searched when he was booked in the cells in the early hours on the 31st of May 2020. You replied that you were not there when accused number 1 was booked in. Can you clarify that in light of the entry that you are the one who booked him in at 0140 on the 31st of May 2020 as per Exhibit NN. Entry 2187.
So, my Lord, I was, for clarification, my Lord, I was referring to accused number 2, not number 1, because that's when the witness said she was not present when accused number 2 was not present.
Then she corrected herself.
Yes.
Did you correct yourself?
Yes, my Lord, I did.
Yes, I was listening.
That's accused number 2.
So what is the true state according to Mr. Ngomezulu?
Yes.
My Lord, it's not accused number 1.
It's not accused number 1.
It's accused number 2.
And this witness, what did she say? You
I
forgot it.
think she confirms that she was not present when accused number 2 was booked in.
Okay. Is that the version, Mr.
My Lord, my note says both accused were referred to. It's important that that aspect be clarified.
Okay.
What is the position?
My Lord, with regard to accused number 1, I was present, my Lord. I am the one, my Lord, who detained him.
Ngokumayelana nomsolo wokuqala ke ngangikhona ke uma ebhukwa ke yimina engamvalela.
And my Lord, I was not present, my Lord, when accused number 2 was detained.
Ngangekho ngathi ke kuvalelwa ke yena umsolo wesibili.
Now, regarding accused number 2, it was put to you that you, Brigadier Gininda, and a gentleman in braces were present on the night of the 18th of June 2020 when he was assaulted, choked, and electrocuted near a dumping place. Now the question is, what time did you and Brigadier Gininda return from Carltonville when you visited Sibiya in Stillwater?
My Lord, it could have been around 6 or 6:30 because we arrived in Carltonville 4:30, my Lord. 4:30, my Lord, PM.
Uma sesifika la njengokubuza noma kushiwo ukuthi kwabe mina uGininda kanye nomunye ke umlisa ababekhona ke nkathi wayeshaywa ke umsolo wesibili ke efakwa ke iCube ke nogesi ke phakathi ke nani khona nobathathu uthi ke isikhathi sokufika kwangaba phakathi kuka 6 ke noma ke u 6:30 ke ngoba ukusuka kwethu ke ngale isikhathi sethe kwakungabo 4.
And when last did you see accused number 2 on the 18th of June 2020?
It was when, my lord, we were at Carltonville.
Ukugcina kwami ke ukumbona umsolo wesibili ngalelo langa lange 18th ka June 2020 kungenkathi sasise Carltonville.
Now, regarding the alleged assault by accused number 1 at Silverton police cells, which was put on record during the proceedings of the 10th of July 2020 at the Tembisa court, you testify that you followed up these allegations of assault and that those allegations turned out to be false.
That's correct, my lord.
Ngishilo ke ukuthi ke lokhu noma insolo ke eveziwe ke manje nokushaya kwakhe ke umsolo oqala kuma police cells ase Silverton ngazo i10 July 2020 ngayilandelela ke ngathola ukuthi lezo insolo lezo zazingelona iqiniso.
Now, before these allegations were put on record, did accused number 1 tell you about these allegations?
No, my lord, he did not tell me. The first time, my lord, I heard of these allegations, my lord, it was when we were in court.
Le insolo lezi ke akakaza ngitshele ngazo umsolo wokuqala la ngiqale khona ke ihlandla lokuqala ukuthi ngizizwe inkathi sila enkantolo.
Did he give particulars of this assault, for instance, as to when the alleged assault took place?
He did not, my lord, because after, my lord, learning of such incident, my lord, in court, I immediately called my commander, my lord, Brigadier Keninda, my lord, and informed him about the allegations put by accused number 1 before the court. And, my lord, he advised me, my lord, that I should obtain a statement from accused number 1 in order for a case to be opened.
Yebo ke ngilandeleleke uma insolo lezi ivela ke imininingwane ke akanginikanga umsolo wokuqala engikwenzileke ukuthi ngixhumaneke naloyo ongiphethe okubrigadier Gininda ngamtshela ke ngale insolo evelayo enkantolo ivezwa uyena umsolo wokuqala wasethi ke angitholeke noma ngithathe istatement kuyena umsolo wokuqala mayelana naleso sehlakalo leso.
And he said, my lord, I should also then take accused number 1, my lord, to the hospital for examination.
Wase futhi engichazela ke ukuthi ngimthathe ke ngimhambise esibhedlela ke umsolo wokuqala la azoyohlolwa khona.
And indeed, my lord, I did approach accused number 1, my lord, to say I must take a statement from him, my lord, in order for these allegations, my lord, to be investigated, my lord, and also to say I must take him to the hospital for examination, my lord, but he refused.
Ngiyile kuyena umsolo wokuqala ngamtshela ke ukuthi kufanele manje ke ngithole istatement kuwena ke ngale insolo oyivezile enkantolo bese ngihamba nawe ke ngiya nawe esibhedlela ke uzohlolwa ke wanqaba.
I thereafter reported, my lord, the feedback to Brigadier Keninda, my lord, and he said, my lord, I should then go to Silverton police station, my lord, and make inquiries.
Ngimtshelile ke ubrigadier Keninda ngokunqaba kwakhe ke umsolo wokuqala wasengazisa ukuthi angihambe ngiye epolice station yase Silverton ngiyobuza khona ke lapho.
Indeed, my lord, I went there, my lord, found members, lord, my lord, who were on duty, and my lord, they seemed, my lord, to have no knowledge, my lord, of such incident. We even, my lord, perused the OP, my lord, to check if there was any incident, my lord, reported about these allegations.
Ngile ke eSilverton ngempela ke ngitholile ke namaphoyisa ke noma ke uzakwethu besemsebenzini ke abazanga lutho njengesehlakalo esinjalo sibhekile ke incwadi noma incwadi lena ebizwa ngokuthi iOB book nalapho sifuna ukubona ke ukuthi sikhona yini isigameko esabi kwake asathola lutho.
There was nothing found, my lord, recorded on the occurrence book, my lord. I then, my lord, went back to Brigadier Keninda and gave him the report, and he said he will investigate it further.
Encwadini ke akutholakalanga lutho olubhaliwe nokuthi ke khona ke okwabikwa ngase ngibuyela kuyena ke ubrigadier Keninda ngamtshela ke wase ethi uzoqhubeka ke aphenye.
Did I just number 1 perhaps give a reason why he did not want to give a statement or subject himself to medical examination?
He did not, my lord, he just refused.
Akanginikanga ke izathu umsolo wokuqala sokuthi-ke kungani enqaba ukunikeza i-statement noma kungani enqaba ukuthi-ke aye esibhedlele unqabile nje izathu akakunikanga.
Thank you, my lord. Those are the only aspects.
Right, Mr. Mgomezulu, in view of this new evidence, you can take instructions and tell us what you want to do.
May I approach him?
Yes, yes.